Welcome to the Watchlist. Joining us is the CEO of EON Resources, Dante Caravaggio. Hello and welcome. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me on your show. Appreciate it.
Of course, thanks for making the time. And I understand you've just closed $45.5 million in new funding and cleared off debt, which is really big news. So how important is this for your investors, and can you kind of dive into what it means for the company?
Yeah. Happy to answer these questions. And even though the face value of the deal says 45.5 million, and that is what we put in our pocket, the deal is really closer to a $200 million deal. And so I'll walk you through what all that means. So we sold a pair of Oris for 45 million, and we sold a farm out for 5 million upfront cash. So that's the 45 million. So you'd say, okay, what's an Ori? What's a farm out? Because I don't know if your viewers are familiar with those terms, but an Ori stands for an overriding royalty interest. And that means if someone were to buy a 10% interest in an oil field, 10% of the revenue from that field is theirs. They get it. And we sold a 5% Ori on a formation that we don't produce out of really right now. But we sold it to someone very excited about that formation called the San Andreas. And we sold that 5% interest for 20 million. So we received that money last week. And what that person will get is 5% of whatever we produce from that formation, which is almost nothing today.
Well, I just wanted to jump in there because what are some of the working aspects investors should watch for, whether it's new drilling or workovers or production updates?
The to get the dust to settle on what we just did, you'll have to look at our next filing, the next 10K or 10Q filing, and it'll give what happened to the balance sheet. But if you're saying what would an investor look at to say, okay, are they going to live to what they said? We're a public company, so the public filings all validate pretty much what I'm telling you. So they should see a company that's mostly debt free, mostly debt free. And then as far as the field goes, we have more money now than we did before. So we're doing workovers and acid jobs and reperfs, and we're running 4 rigs in the field, 3 at the Grayburg Jackson field, the big one, and 1 at the South Justice field, the field we bought about 4 months ago. So they should watch for production to increase. And we're not bashful. We report good and bad news, but our production today is 925 barrels a day on the big field and 120 barrels a day on the little field.
And I understand as well there's a partnership in place for up to 90 new horizontal wells. So how does this set you guys up for long-term growth?
Yeah, so our earnings for this year, the EBITDA will be pathetic. It should be 5-6 million for this entire year. Next year, we think the numbers with that drilling should jump to 12 to 17 million, and then the following year it should get 25 plus. So it's pretty dramatic increases, and most of that is due to the drilling. But the drilling, you don't just hit it hard right away. You have to sort of nibble your way through it and then reflect on what you learned as you drill each well. So they're going to drill 6 wells in Q2 of next year with a target of drilling 10 to 20 for the entirety of 26. So I think if the wells come in fabulous, they'll push hard to drill the 20. And then they'll drill 20 wells a year thereafter until we hit the number 90. But it could be 10 wells in 26, 20 wells in 27. And, what we make at the end of the day is a function of the oil production, the oil price, and our ability to control costs.
Well, thank you for speaking with us and filling us in on everything that's happening. Really appreciate it, Dante.
Thanks for your time. Thanks for letting me talk to your folks. Really appreciate it. Take
Of
care.
course. You too. And in case you missed it, that was Dante Caravaggio, who is the CEO of EON Resources. And as always, thank you to you, our viewers, for watching. I'm Brianna McCutcheon for The Watchlist.